Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. 5 ways the Minnesota Vikings could be successful besides being healthy, besides injuries. We all know that injuries is a big reason, so we're just going to take that out of the equation. We got to be healthy. But I'm going to start with number 1. Number 1 is this. The Minnesota Vikings have to take care of the dang on football. Turnovers is such a big problem for the Vikings, especially last season. Last season, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. I believe we had between 4 to 7 turnovers in the first 2 games. That is unacceptable. We have to take care of the football, and we got to get together. We have to get that together for us to be successful. You know what I mean? Number 2, when it comes to, I'm a little bit old school, but it is what it is. 33 years old. I need to see some run game. I need to see a run game for the mighty Minnesota Vikings. We cannot go through a whole season without a successful run game. Last season, our run game was straight up awful, and we know why. I'm not going to get into it. But this year, no excuses. I mean, we can run the ball, but we have to be successful at running the ball. If we're running the ball and we're losing 3 yards every time we run the ball, you got to change it up. You got to some way, somehow. Maybe run the ball with a wide receiver sweep to Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison or Tristan Jackson or Naylor. Just change it up some way, but you got to somehow get the run game together and don't give up on the run. Even if you do lose 3 yards here and there, you got to be consistent. You got to keep on running the ball for your team, for this team to be successful. You have to. And it just helps out your quarterback. Sam Darnold, all the great quarterbacks need a running game. Every great quarterback needs some type of run game. Even the great Patrick Mahomes needs some type of run game. Even the great Tom Brady needed some type of run game. Every great quarterback needs a dang on run game. So that's number 2. Number 3. Oh my goodness, man. Let me just get to this real quick. Number 3, I'm going to make this quick and simple. Give Sam Darnold some time to pass the dang on ball. Give him some time. Offensive line, please block. But block and give this man more than 3 seconds. I mean, possibly. That's probably a little bit long in some people's eyes. But look, when he hikes the ball, sometimes he might have to look for the third option. If he has to hike the ball, when he hikes the ball and he throws it to the first option every time because he knows he's going to get sacked if he looks for the second option or the third option, that's an issue. Sometimes we can't always rely on the offensive line. He has to just throw the ball away, being smart as a quarterback. Going back to the first option, the first reason to be successful is not turning the ball over. Sometimes you got to throw the ball away. But a lot of the time, it has to be better communication up front. The interior offensive line, I'm not worrying about the tackles. The tackles just got to stay healthy. We know we got some of the best tackles in the NFL. Brian O'Neill and that bull Darisaw, best tackles. Hands down, I don't care. Skol to the bowl. Y'all know those vibes. Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I will be going live for absolutely every game this upcoming season. So if you're rocking with me, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down. But yeah, offensive line is such a big deal. And I'm not really sure about the interior offensive line, but I will be optimistic and hope the best. And I'm going to be positive. But they have to give Sammy D some dang on time. Some dang on time. You know what I mean? And let's make this, because this is the third, we talking about offensive line, but let's talk about the offense as a whole. Don't overthink it. Meaning, get the ball to your best offensive weapons. Meaning, Justin Jefferson. I'm not saying always throw it to him. Like I said earlier in the video, you can give him a wide receiver screen. I trust him doing that. Give him the ball out of the backfield, maybe. I don't know. Just make sure you got to get it to number 18. You got to get it to Jordan Addison. When TJ Hockenson is finally healthy, you have to get the ball to TJ Hockenson. One of the best tight ends in the game. I hope that he doesn't rush to come back. But, man, he's so talented. He's a tough dude, man. He took some big hits last season. He took some big hits. You know what I mean? I think he played through some of the injuries, man. He played through a lot of injuries, in my opinion. But you got to get it to the offensive weapons. And hope that, another thing, the running back has to get the ball thrown to him. We need some running back screens. You know what I mean? Maybe even have Aaron Jones. I'm pretty sure Aaron Jones got some hands. I'm not saying he has hands like that boy David Cook, but I think he got some hands. I think Ty Chandler got some hands. Throw the ball to them. You know what I mean? You got to change it up, man. You got to change it up. All right, so that's the third reason. So let's get to the fourth way for the Minnesota Vikings for them to be successful for this whole entire season. Let's get to the defense. Let's get to the defense. Brian Flores, please, brother. I understand last season we didn't have the talent overall when it came to covering wide receivers. We was getting cooked. Our secondary was getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for Byron Murphy, but he was getting cooked. But he stood his ground for the most part. I got to give him credit when credit is due. We can't always play zone. We got to change it up, and I'm pretty sure we're going to play man to man. And that Gilmore pickup was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Quasi for that. So we're going to have to switch it up. It can't be zone all the time. You got to do man and hope the best. I know Gilmore's going to hold his own. Everybody else got to step their game up, man. For real. We can't always do zone because there's so many holes when you do zone and you go against one of these good quarterbacks. They're going to pick you apart. They're going to find the weakness in that zone coverage, and they're going to destroy you. So if you go man to man, you just got to play. You just got to guard your guy, and hopefully your your defensive ends, your linebackers, your defensive tackles could apply that pressure and get a sack. You know what I mean? So that's number 4. That's the fourth way that the Vikings could be successful. Please change it up, Brian Flores. You cannot play zone every single game. You got to play some man. Now let's get to the fifth option, the fifth reason, right? All right, so when it comes down to it, right, and I'm going off the top of the head, defensive side of the ball. Please, if you're going to blitz Brian Flores, because I have a lot of confidence in Brian Flores, if you're going to blitz, please just don't make it so, I don't want to say obvious, because I know last season the reason why he blitzed so much is because our secondary wasn't good. So you got to get, and we didn't have the best pass rush. You know what I mean? We had to get to the quarterback somehow. You can't just let him stand in the pocket. You just got to change it up, man. You just have to somehow change it up. And I feel like we are going to be able to get to the quarterback this season because of the fact that I think Dallas Turner will be the defensive rookie of the year, defensive player of the year. Possibly rookie and defensive player of the year. Who knows? Dallas Turner's that bull. You know what I mean? I'm hoping the best, man, when it comes to him. Like, I think that I understand we do need a defensive tackle. We probably could have went defensive tackle route, but I'm not mad because we still got to get after the quarterback as well. Hopefully our defensive line can apply enough pressure where we don't have to blitz as much as last season. That's what I'm hoping. So it doesn't make us so predictable on the defensive side of the ball. And then on top of that, we're not having so many holes where they can pick us apart in the secondary. So, but that's my 5 ways that the mighty Minnesota Vikings can be successful in this upcoming season. Please leave in the comments below and let me know what's another way that we could be successful this upcoming season. I'm on this nature walk. I said, let me take my people with me, take my YouTube family with me, and talk my talk that talk. Y'all know the vibes. It's going to be a fun season, y'all. It's going to be a very fun season. And we will win the NFC North. We will. The NFC North is our division to have. We got to earn it. But I have faith in the mighty Minnesota Vikings. Skol to the bowl. I'm out.